I leave for Disney World in 9 days. But real talk here, I have never felt so unprepared. But here's the twist. This time I'm traveling mostly solo, which is both exciting, a little bit nerve-wracking. I've got a red-eye flight booked, some hotel hopping will happen, but I do get to play tour guide for a close friend. I've got one day to turn her into a Disney adult just like me so that she wants to go on more trips with me, or at least show her how magical it is. One full day. I'll get into those details later. So grab your iced coffee or whatever drink you prefer. Let me know in the comments, what's your go-to drink? I love a good iced coffee, especially in summer, and it is summer vibes outside. So I'm gonna go get mine, you grab yours, and let's get into this packing, prepping chaos. Iced coffee acquired. As I said, I'm feeling super unprepared, but don't worry, I've got some tools in my toolkit that I will be using to get myself there. It's just normally I do this a lot earlier. I do have a few dining reservations booked, which I'm super excited for, and I have a few exciting excursions or experiences that I am so excited for. One is the Wild Africa Trek. My husband actually got this for me for my birthday, which was yesterday at the time of filming, and I cannot wait to go do the Wild Africa Trek in Animal Kingdom. I have seen about it. I can't wait. The other one for Mother's Day, which was a month or so ago, he got me a reservation for a massage at the Grand Floridian Hotel. I know, ladies, he's mine. He's a keeper. Like, what a dream. And I cannot wait. Don't you worry. I will be vlogging along the way. So make sure you hit like and subscribe, and you can follow along the whole trip, the whole adventure. That's what it feels like. My resort book, of course, which I actually just added on one night with a friend. We decided so that we could take advantage of early entry and lightning lanes. We're gonna spend one night at Pop Century together. And then she has a hotel booked because she's actually there for a work conference. So I really have one full day with her and a few evenings to really kind of make the most of the Disney time. The rest of the time, it'll be just me. Both will be great. I'm excited to go with her and to have time by myself. I'll be staying part of the time with her. And then I also have stays at Port Orleans French Quarter. Hello, vegan beignets. And Wilderness Lodge, one night there and one night at Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary. So a lot of hotel hopping, but I'm very excited for that. But now it's time to get serious about outfit planning, and I've got a haircut that I'm getting later and this week, and I'm gonna get a pedicure before my trip because I love to get a good pedicure before a trip, especially when you'll be spending pool time. I've got to get through my pre-trip haul stuff that I've purchased for this trip or set aside, things that I needed to add, refresh. It's just time to get serious about planning things. And I've got to book Lightning Lanes. That is coming up. Now that I have that trip, I have a couple days until I'll be planning Lightning Lanes. I'm also meeting with my friend and her husband tonight, and we're gonna talk about our time together, but also I'm helping her husband and son and daughter that will be going while she's kind of at her work conference. I will be helping them kind of plan out their days and give them some ideas. So I'm meeting with them tonight, and I'm excited about that because I think that I could like plan trips. Like, I just love planning. So anyway, whether you're planning your own Disney trip or you just love a little good coffee chat and kind of watching people pack, see what they pack, let's get to it. I have an empty bed and I am going to start the outfit prep. What I am going to start by doing is kind of laying out outfits and get an idea of what I might want for the park day. Now it's June, it's going to be hot. So I might actually bring, because I won't have a washer and dryer anywhere, and I don't really want to deal with like taking them to the laundromat at the resorts, I'm thinking that I might bring like 2 outfits a day for that midday break, change outfits. So that's a lot of outfits. to help myself, I actually created a whole Disney vacation planner because I was planning my trip and I needed a checklist. So I created a checklist of all the pre-trip stuff to do and to remind myself, timelines. I also created, and like it has an outfit planning tab so I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. So because I don't have enough clothes to pack for a week with 2 outfits a day and still wear clothes here at my house. So I'm gonna lay them out, get them set, and put them in my outfit planner so that when it is officially time to like put things in the suitcase to go, I will know what I'm packing. I'll already have it planned and it will go so much smoother. So I've got that. I also have my itinerary started to kind of lay that out and what parks I might be going to which days. I will kind of show you a peek behind the scenes because my goal is to officially kind of test it out for myself here and then make it available to you. So I will put the information down in the description if you are interested in like, hey, I need some help. I just want, like, it's a Google sheet, but like, oh, I love it. I'll show you some peeks here so you can kind of see it in action. You'll see me, but let's get to laying out these outfits. One thing I did is go a little bit crazy ordering ears, and I just couldn't help myself. I love ears, and I feel like you could make a really simple outfit and turn it into special. So I'm gonna show you some of my new ears, and these will kind of inspire some of the outfits that I'm wearing. But look at these. Oh my gosh, are those not adorable? These move. They're so cute. So I'm excited for these. This is my first time trying this brand, but there they are. They're so cute. And then you know that I'm obsessed with park hopper design. If you've been around here, I got these ones my daughter and I actually kind of picked out for her 13th birthday trip, which is coming in September to Disneyland. But she wanted these. These kind of gave Cinderella vibes or Elsa vibes. So I thought I would use these. We're gonna, you know, they're shared ears, but I'm gonna use them for my trip and you'll kind of see. So I love these. I also got these ones. Are those not the best? Hollywood Studios, right? Like, obsessed. Park Hopper has the thing I love about her ears. They're so well made, but also like they're light and compared to regular Disney Parks ears, which I have plenty of those, don't you worry. But I also got this because as you can see, I'm in the process of repainting my room. This is gonna be my bold wall. And then I've got like a lighter color that will be for the other walls, which I have not gotten done, minus the section right there of that's just like the sample. It's going to be a lighter blue, but look at these teal ears. And I love her sparkle ears. Again, I just feel they're so fun, so cute. So I have these. These ones I got forever ago. I am also a major Swiftie. I have not been able to go to any of her concerts, but we watch. Even my 5-year-old was just asking today, we need to watch Taylor Swift today. So we love that. But these are inspired by Taylor's flower dress. How good are those? Like, seriously? I feel like they give flower and garden vibes, which it won't be, but that time, but I don't know. They could go with so much. They are so cute. So I got these. Those are the new ears. The last pair is the pair that I have for Sawyer's trip. So I feel like I need to save. Those ones are like specific. We got matching ones. Do you want to see them? They're really cute. Okay. Aren't those cute? So her favorite color is purple. As you can see, we love the sparkle ears. And so we got matching purple ones. I thought, again, you could do like Rapunzel vibe or just like purple sparkle, or I don't know, like kind of inside outy. It has like kind of that purple vibe. I don't know. I think they're so pretty. The light is shining on them really nicely. So anyway, I will put her information for this gal. Again, not gifted. I paid for all of these out of my pocket. If she wants to sponsor a video or donate some ears to my obsession, I would love that. But I just love her ears so much. Like I said, lightweight, like they are fantastic. So I'm going to lay out some outfits with these. So I'm sitting here at my bed and I've got my sheet up for my outfit planner and I'm starting to put out what I'm doing. So like the travel day, what I'm wearing, like I've got an overall theme section. And for the travel day, again, red eye flight, I want comfortable, sleepable. So I've got kind of notes in there, but let's do the first park day because that one is, I have not started yet, which is Hollywood Studios. I actually have reservations for Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, and I don't know how exhausted I'm going to be, and I might do some rides. So I need to decide if I want to do these ears or if I want to do these ones. Like these are my two favorite but I also know I'm gonna do with Lindsay. So maybe I will do this guy here. But I'm gonna start, so I will do like Pixar themed. So I'm gonna fill that out, start laying that out, and looking at where I'm going when, and start kind of laying things out. Let's do it. I know that I want this pink dress for one. These actually would go really cute. Blue, ooh, this could be Hollywood Studios. And purple. That would be cute. Once I get these all figured out, I will do a try on so you can see kind of what all my looks are for some inspiration. But right now, I'm just trying to kind of map out my outfits, laying them out and getting an idea. Now that I've got them laid out and some ideas for each park and when I might want to wear them, I'm gonna plug it into my outfit planner. So I've got that set, like I said, hang them in my closet. I'm gonna put them aside in a separate spot in my closet, kind of like these are for my Disney trip. If I need to wear one, totally fine. Like it's actually really nice here in Seattle in June, which is surprising. So I might be wearing them. I'll get the laundry and I will know what I need to pull back out, what I need to put back in that section. So, but the main bulk of outfit planning is looking good. One thing that I like to do is I have a bin that I just put like stuff that I'm going to be packing. I won't need until the time, like the ears I'm going to pack. So I'm setting them all in here for now, taking a break from packing. I've got to go meet with a friend, but first I'm going to get the girls outside and have a little fresh air while it's nice. But I'm feeling good. I've got a few things plugged into the outfit planner and I realized like, okay, I've got outfits figured out, but I need to figure out where I'm going when. I met with my friends to kind of go over lightning lanes, which ones I want to get for my time with Lindsay. And then I also helped her husband and kids kind of understand lightning lanes so that they'll be on their own. So, you know, so that they know what they're doing. So I kind of prepared them for that and just going over things with Lindsay, it just made me so much more excited and kind of able to finalize those things. But I am finding that it's a little trickier, not trickier, but I am planning most of my time will be solo, which means I can do whatever I want. As a mom of 6, that is such an insane feeling. I'm like having a little bit of like, oh, I want to do all the things and also relax and I want to do this and that. I'm trying to finalize those details, figure out like the videos that I'm going to create content-wise for you guys, along the way, experiences and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I went from like, this is a perfectly long enough trip to I need a month because I have so many ideas. So there's that. Today is actually, I'm going to get my hair cut and I have a couple returns. So I'm going to go do those. I'm very excited because I don't have to do anything with my hair and my hair will look fabulous. Also tomorrow morning is Lightning Lane bookings, moment of truth. Now I will have 2 Lightning Lane booking windows because my whole trip isn't on property. I have a couple days where I'm off property, but the first day, the day with Lindsay, we decided to get a resort. We're going to stay at Pop Century for a night so that we can take advantage of early entry and lightning lanes and getting the best opportunity. But I also have, I will have a day off property where I'm going to book lightning lanes for that date just to kind of see what it's like so I can kind of help you guys that are staying off property and know, exactly what it's like. Like, okay, yes, it's worth it or you can do it, but it takes some extra, finagling or whatever. So anyway, I've got that. But my first lightning lane opens tomorrow. Once again, I'm in the Seattle area, which means it opens at 4 a.m. I've already got my alarm set. 3:50 a.m. Is that backwards? I don't know. 3:50 a.m. I set it so I don't forget. And I used my own planning sheets that I will link them down below, but I am like all prepped to go so I don't have to think at 4 in the morning. I can just book the lightning lanes that I wrote down. I know my plan, so it will be great because I can't think at that time in the hour. But let's go get our hair cut. First, before we go in and get our hair cut, we need to go get some coffee. And I always bring my hair gal coffee too, so let's go get it. Iced coffee acquired. Straw for my friend. Now, to go get my hair done and fix this mess. Here we go. Ah, it looks so good. Look at that color. Hair is done. And I went a little shorter than I normally do. And then, you know, they always make it, Mary does an amazing job. She makes it a little fancy. So, oh, I'm obsessed. So hair is done. That is exciting. Also, while I was sitting in the chair, I did some finalizing of plans. So I think I have everything figured out. I want to kind of switch around some dining that I've got. So I'm going to mess with that. And then that will help me so I can like really get into the nitty gritty of packing. Another day, another iced coffee. This morning I got up and I booked my lightning lanes for Lindsay and my full day in the parks. Here comes all the littles, just a moment. We're spending that first night at Pop Century so that we could take advantage of early entry and booking lightning lanes 7 days in advance. And I'm so excited about our plan because we are going to rope drop Animal Kingdom. I got a single pass for Avatar Flight of Passage because I figure we can do all the other rides and then not worrying about that one early in the morning. And one little funny thing, when I booked this morning for Flight of Passage, I noticed that the first time it gave me was like 7:50, and I was like, but I thought the park opened at 8. So that was super helpful for me to see like, oh, the park actually opens at 7:30, which means early entry is going to be at 7. That is going to be really early for our first day when we're still feeling on West Coast time. But we're just going to have to power through. But with that, then I booked our first set of the 3 lightning lanes for Multipass over at Hollywood Studios. So I thought we would do those 2 parks that we could then pop into Magic Kingdom if we wanted. It's open until 10. So if we're feeling up for it, we could close the park down. It'll be cooler. So that's kind of my plan for that, playing that evening by ear. But at least we have those lightning lanes. That feels good. Anyways, I am feeling good about the trip. I know I have to get up one more time to book a lightning lane later in the trip because I do have a few days off property, but it's good. I'm feeling really good. I'm a week out now, which feels so crazy. Like in a week, I will be in Disney World. I'm a little bit in that kind of panicky stage where I need to get things packing, but I have a family photo shoot tonight. That will be my last one before. I'm trying to get a few client galleries out before I leave so that like I'm not feeling stressed about doing a ton of work right when I get back. And then I am trying to make sure we have all the kids' end of school year stuff. Their last day is on Monday, Father's Day is Sunday. So it's like, okay, we're almost through all the things. So today will be focused on getting some of those galleries done and maybe doing a little packing of outfits. I feel like I should do a try on, especially since my hair was cut yesterday. And you know when they like blow it out and it's like amazing for 3 days and it will never look this good again until you go for another haircut and they do it. That's kind of how I'm feeling today. So maybe I'll do a try on of my outfits and kind of finalize those. That would probably be a pretty good thing. closer, I am refreshing all of my toiletries. So I see that I needed like another contact bottle and adding more eye drops in. I always like to pack an extra set of contacts just in case. And so I've got this bag ready to go. And I like to have I have a toiletries bag and a toiletries that I will bring onto the plain bag. Things like, so I can take my contacts out, I keep my meds on me, anything like that. I did see, I only have 3 Dramamine, so I need to order another like little travel thing like this. I'm kind of just refreshing things. These little pouches have been my favorite for travel. And because you can just put in them whatever you want. So I'm going to put some After Sun. We have this giant thing. I don't want to bring the whole thing, but a little After Sun aloe lotion, and then I can just label it. This labeler has been a godsend. Like, it's my favorite thing. I got it to label some like things at my house, like pantry items, but I have used it like on all my toiletry and things, and it's so small. But I need to charge it before I can print a label. So I'm gonna do that and get this guy labeled. But look how nice and compact. Like, I don't need more than that versus taking a giant jar. And like, not everything comes in travel sizes, but also it's way more effective to buy this size and put into these little containers. So this is how I roll. And just like that, I've got a little label and I can stick it right. All right, I can't do this. The cat's gonna come help. Okay, I've got a label and I can just stick it right on this guy and bam. So I have like body wash and I do face wash and conditioner, like shampoo, and it's just so compact. So I'm packing those. Okay, right now I'm going to pack my makeup in here that I'm going to bring on the trip. And I try and keep it pretty simple. But this way I don't, like, I start using it all week, and so I can see like, okay, I really need to bring this or I don't need to bring that. And then it's all packed. So it kind of helps me, one, make sure that I'm packed, but also like, again, not overpacking, not underpacking. So I'm gonna stick some stuff in here. We're just a couple days out. I am getting so very excited. Today was the Lightning Lane booking day for another day. I was just getting Lindsay and I Guardians of the Galaxy Lightning Lanes. And the reason that I have different booking days is because we're doing a split stay and a couple of those days are off property. If the split stay was all in the like on Disney property, I could book for the whole trip. However, part of the time we're off property. She's actually off property most of the time because she's where the conference is. I only have one more set of Lightning Lanes that I'm booking, and that's for when I'm staying off property, but I can only book that later this week, which I think I'll actually be in Disney, or no, it will be the morning I'm leaving. So that's coming. I've got to go to Target. I've got a couple returns. I've got to get a couple things for the trip. And not a lot. I'm feeling pretty confident about all the things that I've got when I start laying stuff out, but I've got to go to Target. This little one has like gone in the next level of potty training, which is huge. If you know, you know. So we're going to go get our poop present. Again, if you know, you know. And so she's going to pick that out. We're going to do some shopping, do Trader Joe's and Target. Here we go. You want to hold my hand? Is that the one you want? Target was good. The girls were good. Trader Joe's a little crazy, but I got my snacks for the flight and just kind of to have just in my bag. I love their peanuts mix like this. Yum, it's good. So I've got a few snacks to kind of bring along there, and I am now ready to pack. I've got a big empty bed. I just have my laptop there opened with my planner, Disney World planner that I created. Links in the description. Already kind of laid out most of what my outfits will be. So right now I'm just gonna get everything out, and I thought I would do a little try on for you as I go through things so that you could kind of see how they fit, what outfits I'm planning on. I'm pretty excited for them. And, but I'm also gonna be packing a lot extra because I'm a little bit worried about the heat. I'm gonna be honest. Like last time when I was there in September, it was so hot, and this is June. I know it's gonna be hot. So I'm just bringing a lot of extra clothes to change into if midday I want to take a shower or pool time, like if I just want fresh clothes. So I will have a lot extra clothes for one person just traveling for a week. So here we go. Let's dive into it right now. Outfits laid out here now, and I'm just gonna kind of go through them and then get them packed. It actually feels like that was too easy, like I'm missing something, and I think it's because I have my checklist, everything's planned, so it's just like bam, 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 get it out, get it done. So let's look at what we've got here. So I arranged by day because it just helps me keep track of what I've got. This is my stuff for the flight. It is an overnight flight, so I just have comfortable stuff, compression socks, things that I can sleep in. I like to wear a hoodie so I can pull that hood up over my head. Next, when I arrive, I am going to Hollywood Studios. So I have got a blue dress with, these adorable Hollywood ears. And I'm so excited for this. Like, this is just one of my favorite dresses, super comfortable, light, easy, and I have shorts underneath for their Thigh Society, and they are the best because they're total anti-chafing. Next, I've got an outfit here, and I went crazy with athletic dresses because it's going to be hot. They are super comfortable. I've been testing them out around, like on walks. It's been hot here in the Seattle area, so they've been a perfect time to test, check for chafing, all the things. So I've got these, and these are kind of sparkle ears. This is for my day in Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios with Lindsay. Then I went with a very vibrant pink dress, and I couldn't help but pair these ears. They are like total Taylor Swift dress inspired. I am obsessed with them. It'd be really cool if it was Flower and Garden. It's not, but I'm still going to be wearing these. Then I figure on my Epcot day, what better than to wear my Guardians of the Galaxy ears. I adore these. This dress, when I ordered, I swear that they sent me the wrong color. It's supposed to be like a golden yellow color, but we're embracing it. And the girls laughed. They thought I was like anxiety, but I do have these ears, and I think they pair really cute together with then purple dress, and which again, you could go many different ways, but we're gonna go like we're all the emotions from Pixar. Again, I love the fit, that there's pockets. It's just gonna be great for hot days. I think it'll be breathable. If I get rained on, it's fine. It will dry fast. So that will be great. And I've got my Rapunzel look, just kind of, these skirts are kind of also my favorite for wearing. I feel kind of flirty and cute and fun and just kind of light. But still, they have a nice length to them because, again, I am not 20-something. A nice pink tee and some ears, my Rapunzel ears. And then Animal Kingdom Day, I'm actually doing the Wild Africa Trek, so I'm so excited, and I wanted to make sure I've got a Fab 5 shirt and some bike shorts, and that will be like perfect for that day. I've got ears, obviously not for the trek, but for my time in the park. Then I have just like this vintagey looking Mickey shirt that I adore, and it's got the teal with the teal skirt and some teal ears. And then I've got, undergarments, some pajamas, and then this is absurd, but just a bunch of extra t-shirts and a couple bike shorts and another skirt. So that, again, if I get hot or I want to change, I've got some things that I can kind of do. And then, of course, my swimsuit. So, and then over here, I have another sweatshirt. Sometimes it's cold. When they are pumping that AC, I like to have just another layer. So I've got an extra sweatshirt and then leggings, again, just in case, but also travel day home. Now I'm going to get this into packing cubes, and then I can get to the next section of packing, which I'm gonna have to look at my list for that. I'm like a huge nerd and I like to pack in rainbow order so that I can keep track of, like, I'll put my outfits in order. That way I know I can pull them out quickly. If it's my family trip, I will pack like day 1 in red, day 2 in orange. But since it's just me, I'm not gonna quite do that, but kind of progressing through. So it's easier to pull out which packing cube I need. So red will go in my carry-on because I'm gonna want to just easily access that. I'll have my swimsuit and my outfit for the day in there. Another day, another iced coffee in the same cup. I do wash it just for reference. It is, you know, first day of summer. I've been doing all the things with the kids, trying to get into a routine. Took them to the library today so they'd have books for the daily reading. But I leave in just a couple days and I'm feeling so scatterbrained and just kind of like, ah. So I feel like just finishing up this packing will help so much. So I've got the kids out, like they are entertained for a little bit, I hope, and I can get to packing all the things. The outfits are packed, which feels great. Now it's just like all the other things. I've got my list, so I just need to work my way through it and get it packed. Let's get to it. Everything is laid out. I've checked off everything except for those day of grab things, which feels really good. Things like glasses or this camera that I'm using right now. My hair dryer, I will put in after, like I wash and dry my hair, like really close to the trip, all those things. So feeling good about that. I'm gonna go through kind of these last things and then we're gonna get them in the suitcase. I thought I pre-prepped my park bag. So I thought I would show you what goes into my park bag and kind of give you a feel for it. During, like when I travel with family, I usually have like a diaper bag. We don't have diapers anymore, but it's hard not to call it the diaper bag, but the kids bag. And it is so nice because it carries everything and we can put it on the stroller. And then all I have is this sling. Like this is what I typically do. And I usually will do this in the past, like for solo trips, but it is going to be so hot. I feel like I need more things. I have to carry a water bottle around with me, things like that. So I'll show you what's in it. It will be different. I'm still bringing this. This is what I will have on me for the plane and whatnot. So I'm gonna be moving things around for like packing, but I figured I did a few test packs with the park bag. And so this is what it looks like. This is the Rad Rev small backpack. I like that it's small. Her newer versions have the water bottle pockets on the outside, which would be nice, but that's okay. On the outside here, I have a hand sanitizer. I like these Touchland cases that just connect. And then this guy right here is a ears holder. So if I get tired of wearing my ears or I need to take them off for a ride, I can slide them right in here and they will be safe and just connected to my bag. And so I don't forget them on the ride because I've done it. So there's that. Inside, in this front pouch, I basically have some like Clorox to-go wipes, just in case, or like sit down at a table or, garbage can to eat and I need to wipe it down. I've got this. And then also my wallet. I do a super thin card wallet for the trip. I actually normally just like a super thin card wallet because I don't want to carry around a huge wallet and stuff. So those things just right here in the front. And then inside I have, I'm going to try pin trading for the very first time. These were given to by a friend that was just like cleaning out the closet. So I have a couple, I think I have 8 total pins that I'm going to take and trade and try that for the first time, which will be cool. And also I can put others in the bag and maybe get a pin pack or 2. So I want to kind of get into the pin world. So I've got this little guy, which is great because it can just fit right here in this little pouch right there. Hard to do while holding it up. I also have a couple Ziplocs in case I like get a snack or something like that and I can't finish it and I just want to save it. I've got this. I won't put it back while I'm in here. In the other front zipper pouch here, I just have the little accessories for my camera. So an extra card, the like charging base for the Osmo Pocket 3 and a little microphone. So all super small and can go right in there. I also have a water bottle. So again, like this is a decent size. I thought about bringing like a kid-sized water bottle, but I really want to be hydrating with liquid IV. And this is the size that one packet fits, or how I like one packet per, what is this, 24 ounces? 24 ounces of water. So I'm going to bring this. I don't like how Florida water tastes, but also I just need to keep hydrated. So I've got this, it fits right in here. So it will keep it cold. I'm not gonna spend $5 a water bottle every, you know, so we're just gonna refill. I also have my favorite little mom's kit that I like to put into everything. So even if I have a sling, I will just like chuck this in here. And this is all the essentials, like Advil. I've got some like just chapstick and then a little lip gloss in case I want a little zhuzh for photos or something. I keep a couple of liquid IV packets in here. So I'll like fill up my water bottle in the morning, put a liquid IV packet, and then I've got a couple extra for the day as I go. Whoops. I also have a couple little blister packs. I'm dropping everything. Also have a couple little blister packs. Again, blisters happen. And also a few small Band-Aids. You can get Band-Aids like in the park, like going to first aid, like places, but just having a couple just in case is always nice to have. I've got a little body spray. It smells really good. Sometimes you just feel like you're stinky, you're sweaty, you're all this stuff, and you just need a little like refresh while you're out. So that not so much that everyone's dying in line around you, but also enough that people aren't dying in case you smell. Which along those lines, I also bring a tiny little deodorant because again, it is sweaty season. I have this to reapply sunscreen. This, I like the powdered kind for my face so I don't feel like, I already feel sweaty and I don't like to put like liquid, like I don't, this can just go. And then I've got this to reapply on my arms and things like that as the day goes. And then I also keep in here eye drops. Going long days, I wear contacts, my eyes get dry, so this kind of saves them. And then also I scream a lot on rides, I'm talking, vlogging, all the things, so I bring some throat lozenges because my throat usually gets sore just from all the talking and screaming. So that's like my little mom kit. And then in here I also will have a cooling towel. Obviously when it's wet I won't just chuck it in there, it will like be around my neck, but these things are gold for Disney World in the heat. You just rinse them with cold water, wring them out, and then they're not dripping, and you can like put them around your neck, on your head, wipe down. Like they're just so fantastic, and they're good size. I like the kids would just wear them around their neck, and it just helped cool. It's nice because it's hands-free when it's this way. But yeah, these were a godsend when we were there in September. And then I also do have a portable misting fan. And so again, it's just me, so I don't have to worry about sharing or having 10 of these. But this one has a pretty good, like, can you hear? Pretty good speeds and feels really good, but it's compact, it's rechargeable, so that will be awesome. The only other thing that I will have in here that I do not have right next to me is a portable charger. That will fit in here too, but I have it currently over with my like travel stuff. But other than that, that's what will be in my park bag. One thing that I love to do when I am laying stuff out for a trip, I like to get it by kind of packing area. And so typically while I'm thinking about my park bag, I usually lay out things in areas of like my carry-on section, and then my like main bag section. And then I also have like my park bag section, which we'll get in. So that is how this is right now. So I haven't decided which bag I'm bringing yet. And part of that is because I do have a photo shoot while I'm here. So I am bringing my camera. So I've got my camera and then like charger and extra cards and stuff. So that this here, so again, that's the decision between those. I also have my portable charger, sunglasses to throw in there, and a book, which I likely won't read on the plane. I'm hoping to just sleep, but I will want it in general. And I bring a blanket all the time with me. I get cold in Disney resorts, but also on the plane. So this one I thought is so cute because it's pretty small, but it unfolds quite large and it's super soft and cozy, but not like overly huge. So this is my clothes like to change into once I get to Florida. So, and then along with like my swimsuit and stuff. So I just have something right there with me. So this will be on. And then I have my magic bands and chargers. So like my phone and watch charger. And then magic bands, I have 2 currently charging right now, so I will throw them in here when that's done. And this is all like the Pocket 3 bag, so kind of keeping that. Currently, I'm trying to decide which pillow to bring. This is the one I brought to Paris, and it was fine. I had borrowed a friend's that looked like this, and so I grabbed this one, but I can't decide which I want to deal with. So I've got these and the face mask as well. And then I have meds and a few snacks, just like some granola bars and a couple like nut packs and stuff. So I've got those for eating on the plane or just like waiting. This is like my little wet ones. Again, let's just like keep spaces clean. This is like my on the plane like kind of like toiletries bag. So I always have my contact case solution with me and stuff. I will put my glasses in here once that morning, in the morning of my flight. I have some motion sickness patches. I haven't tried these yet. Let me know if you've tried them and like them. But I thought, doesn't hurt to have. And then I also have some under eye patches in case I want to freshen up after a long red eye flight, feminine products, and some deodorant. So super kind of simple bag. And like I said, I'll throw my glasses in here, but that way I have kind of everything that I need on me. And then it's just easy to pull out on the plane. So those are kind of like my on the plane stuff. Then as I just showed you, I've got my park bag here. And I have my sling. This will be on me as well for the plane. And then I have some extra little kind of some guys to wear with outfits in the park, and these are different straps, and another pin board. These are the other pins I have that I can trade. And then 2 more park bags that look just like this one. But if I want to match different outfits, yeah, I'm extra. I know. I have pouches of liquid IV, which is fantastic. I just lots and lots of liquid IV, and then the rest of my snacks. So I can always refill like snacks in my park bag, which I didn't have in my park bag to show you, but because they're over there, but I'll just chuck those in here as well. But extra snacks, more of these bars. Have you tried these? They sell them at my Trader Joe's, and they are plant-based, and they are so yummy. It tastes like having like a treat because I love caramel. And then the more nut packages, and then like I said, throat lozenges. My throat is always sore in Disney. I have all the packing cubes of like outfits and things like that, along with an extra sweatshirt. You saw me pack all those. And then I am bringing 2 extra pairs of shoes. These guys, pink, and my white Hokas. Maybe I will be wearing one of these. I probably need to wear one of these on the plane. I'll probably wear the pink ones on the plane because they're easy to slip on and off. And so I could kind of snuggle my feet up underneath me. And then I've got my white Hokas, so things that can kind of go with any outfit. They're comfortable to walk in. I will also add my flip-flops, which I need to grab because I'm using them. But they will go here as well. I have some foot masks that I need to put into with Toiletries. I want to do these with Lindsay. I did these after on the past 2 trips, and they are the best. Like, you have tired feet. They're like this, like, it's funny. It's like kind of like a big boot thing you put on, and it just feels so nice, and you sit there for 30 minutes. So highly recommend if you want to be a little bougie and your feet are tired, this is nice. I have my hair pouch with like a little brush and product and things like that. And then a big brush, because I have lots of hair. And then a curling wand. I will throw my dryer in. And then I have all my ears packed in this little ears bag. So it's kind of easy to keep them together. And I also have an extra tote. I always bring an extra little tote. This is nice for carrying. Like if I'm going between resorts and I just need to throw some stuff in, I've got this. It's a great thing. And I always bring extra duffel that I can throw flat into my bag so that if I run out of space packing, it's easy to do. I'm going to get these in the suitcase, weigh the suitcase, fingers crossed. I think that I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I think I'll be okay staying under 50 pounds. Now, I probably just jinxed myself, but let's try and get these things into the suitcase. These are the best thing ever. Just if you don't have one and you travel, this is gold. So that you're not scrambling at the checkout desk when they weigh in. It's like 46. I think we're good. Yeah. Carry on. Personal item. I think I'm done. And just like that, I am all packed. Now for the hardest part, waiting until Thursday night when I fly out. And hopefully that red eye goes well. I'm definitely nervous for that, but I am so excited. Please make sure you hit like and subscribe so that you can follow along. I will be sharing vlogs along the way and a few tip ones of kind of like things that I learned using Multipass, room tours, and whatnot. So make sure you're following along and you can see that. In the meantime, go check out this video already on the channel.